Welcome to my channel. My name is Chennai and this is Learning New Lingo with Chennai. We have begun a language learning journey of sorts. I am currently learning French and Mandarin. As I am learning these two languages, I am hitting a snag. I'm finding that I'm very shy, very uncomfortable and self-conscious about practicing out loud these two languages. I have been studying both languages for several months. I am learning new vocabulary and things like that. However, remembering the vocabulary, number one, and speaking and using the things that I know to create sentences, it's becoming I'm finding it a little bit challenging. So I decided, you know what, I don't live in an immersed environment for French or Mandarin, and so I decided that I'm going to push myself to practice and to start to learn this vocabulary, start to learn how to speak, because that's the goal. I want to be able to speak, read, write, and communicate in Mandarin and in French. I have studied French before, back in elementary school, not so much high school, a little bit in college, but I never advanced past learning just key phrases, bonjour, ça va, days of the week, learning numbers, things like that. But I haven't actually learned how to speak or how to communicate well. And I've decided that I still want to learn how to speak French. It's always been a goal of mine for many, many years now. And so now I've decided, you know what, it's still a desire for me to learn how to speak this language, and so I'm going to invest my time, I'm going to invest some money into it so that I reach that goal. So I will say I've had several months of French lessons. I'm taking my French lessons on Preply. I used to take them on italki. I will say Preply is a little more expensive than italki. However, I did find a great tutor on Preply. The purpose of us in our classes is really to improve on speaking. We do touch on grammar, but I noticed that we do a lot more speaking. There are days when we can communicate fluidly and the conversation is flowing, and I love those days, but it's like a hit and miss, and I don't know, maybe I'm more relaxed on those days, and maybe sometimes I remember vocabulary, I don't know, but I just need a bit of consistency. So that's why I have decided, you know what, I'm going to push myself to make sure that I am consistent and I can reach my goal of being able to communicate in French the same way that I can communicate in English. In terms of Mandarin, I started learning Mandarin back in November of 2023, and now we're in June. I decided I would have two Mandarin teachers, and it ended up working out perfectly because the one teacher, it feels more like a formal classroom setting, and then the other teacher, she loves to talk. She loves to talk a lot, and so we do more speaking exercises, and of course I learn vocabulary, and so it just kind of worked out for me. So essentially, I've decided to start this channel because I have looked on YouTube. There's such an amazing, incredible language learning community on YouTube, and I'm very lucky to just being able to listen to other people's journeys and all the progress that they have made and resources that they're using. But I notice most people, their level in their language is a lot higher than where I'm at right now, and so I just decided, you know what, let me try to start from the beginning. And I may not be starting from the very beginning just because I do have several months of the language learning under my belt, but at this stage I'm still a beginner. I still am not speaking very well, not as well as I would like. So it's not necessarily that I'm teaching anyone how to learn a language, okay? I think we'll get there once we reach a certain type of level. However, for now, it's essentially just, I'm documenting everything that I'm doing to learn and practicing speaking out loud. And I think, practicing on camera seeing as I don't have, French-speaking friends. I don't have Mandarin-speaking friends other than my teachers, but they're not my friends. Not my friends. So I think this will be a really great way for me to push myself and to build on the things that I'm learning, revise my vocabulary, revise the grammatical points that I'm learning in order to succeed and meet my goal. All right, y'all, until next video.